Arne, how have you found it? The games come thick and fast here in Scotland over Christmas and New Year. How's it been?
It's been good. It's been really fast, like you said. Every 3 days we have a game, so it's coming really fast. But that's the way we like it, actually. So that we don't need to think about our previous game and just go on. And I think we are in a really good way, in a good situation now. So yeah, it's all nice that the games are coming quickly.
Does that help when you have a rare disappointment like the Rangers game that you've had the chance to bounce back quickly?
Yeah, 100%. We knew that we needed to focus on the next game, and that's what we did. And they see in the game, the last game, that we can perform, that we always can bounce back, and that's what we did.
How have you found the reaction to the Rangers defeat and the way things can be here in Glasgow, where the reaction is very extreme, whether it's good or bad?
I think it's normal that when you lose a game, that is always not nice to hear from the fans, and they need to be disappointed, and we are also really disappointed in ourselves. We know that we could have done better, and we analyzed the game really well. And then you see in the next game that we do the things right, and then you see directly that we can score a lot of goals.
The manager was calling on the fans to trust the team, trust him, maybe be a bit more patient in games like the St Mirren game. What's that like for you as a player? Do you sense it from the crowd?
I only sense like positive feelings. So we are doing our job. We know what we are doing inside the game. We know that we also sometimes need to slow down the game to then um, go on really quickly and create a lot of chances. And we know that we will create a lot, and we know that, and we trust ourselves and that we can score, and that our scoring abilities are really good.
Anna, what have you made of your own form over the last month or two?
Um, I think I'm in a good form. I'm performing well. I think you can always do better, and like every sportsman, you always want to do better in every game. Even if you score or give an assist, you always have some points that you want to see improved. But I think in general, I'm doing fine.
As you say, you're performing well, you're getting goals and assists, but in some of the bigger games, the manager's decided to start you on the bench. How's that been for you since you've moved to the club?
I think it's sometimes normal. I think it's then up to me to show in trainings that I'm ready for the big games, and I think I did that. And like every player in the team, everybody wants to be in that team when the big games arrives. But everybody did really great, so then it's just waiting for the opportunity and then take it. So I think that's what I did, and I hopefully will do it also in the next games.
When you see your name on the substitutes bench for those big games, or the cup final or the game at Ibrox, does it then spur you on to say, when these big games come around in a month's time, 2 months' time, Champions League or other big cup games, I want to be in the starting 11? Is that what drives you on?
Yeah, 100%. That needs to drive you on. So it's like I said, it's up to me to now show in training and show in the games that I get, the minutes that I get, that I'm deserving to be in the starting 11 then. But everybody will do that, and everybody will show that in training. So that's a really nice competition that we have here, and then it's just the manager that decides. So we'll see.
In terms of the level, the expectation, has it been what you thought it would be at a club like Celtic?
Like from my own, or
From the fans' expectation, the expectation of the manager, just the general
on me
expectation
or
on
the
you.
team?
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, everybody was telling like, do you feel the pressure or something like that? But I don't really feel it. I just wanna play, wanna enjoy my football, and that's why I'm here. Why everybody is here. I think everybody wants to improve every day, and that's what we are doing here in the training ground. So it's always nice to see then the things that you are working on, that you see them improving in the games. So that are all like positive feelings that I have now.
You were obviously involved in an ugly incident at the Rangers game at Ibrox. How are you, first of all? How are you feeling after being hit?
I'm good. In the beginning was it a bit sore, but at the end it was okay. But it's not really nice to experience things like that. You just want to like play your game and just want to enjoy the football. It was not really enjoyable that night, but yeah, it was not a really nice incident, but yeah.
Were you able to shake it off? I know it was still late in the game, but it must have been a worry for you.
You always need to switch on, and that's why you're a football player. You always need to think on the next situation, and that's what everybody is telling you. You need to think about the next situation. That's, I think, what I did. In the end, you can always look back on it and think, yeah, maybe it was not really nice or this or that, but in the end, you need to perform, and I think it was in the last 10 minutes or something, and you still need to play those 10 minutes, so it's on a really high-level game, so yeah, you still need to do it.
Has anything like that ever happened to you before, or have you seen it, in Germany or Belgium at all, to happen to anybody else?
Sometimes you see things like that, or like beer spilling all over you, but not really throwing things on top of your head or something. But it's never nice, and it's never good to happen in a football stadium. You're there to do your job, and I think you guys never experienced something like it, that somebody will throw coins or something on your heads during your work. So it's never really nice to see that happen and experiencing that, but in the end, you need to go through.
Is there anything, just in general, kind of surprised you about Scottish football over the last, in your first 3 or 4 months? Anything that's kind of stood out for you at all?
Only positive feelings, like the atmosphere in Celtic Park is amazing every time. So only positive things like this. Not really something bad I can tell.